Good morning. I told y'all 10,000 steps or 11,000 steps. Or 11,000 steps. Yesterday I did over 10,000 steps. I told y'all Saturday night I did my gyro and I did my protein. Last week it was, I pushed, but it was okay because I did what my doctor told me. But I don't know. This time I'm pushing. That 12.5 not no joke. I see now my weight is like coming off like water. I see what some people were saying. They was like, more you go up, more weight you lose. But I think I'ma change my doses. Not now, because my gyro doing what it's supposed to do. I think when I get close to my second goal, I'm almost at my first goal. I got 6 more pounds to lose, y'all. I got on that scale this morning. I had to get back off that scale. I ain't gonna tell no story. This 12.5 is kind of scaring me. And I was thinking about it too. I said, well, okay, well, I have been, doing 10,000, 10,000. Well, over. I did 11,000 last week. I did 3 times last week. I did like, if you go to my other video, you will see which one I did. But I'm gonna do another one to recap of everything that I did last week. And I did over 12,000, probably 2 to 3 times last week. I got to go back and look, but I know I was doing over 11,000. And one day I did 9,909 steps. I was tired, but it still add up at the end of the week because I did over the steps I supposed to do. But like I said, I even called my doctor, and I'm waiting on her to call me back because I got on that scale this morning. I thought start to throw that scale out the window because nowhere in the world. I'm trying to see what I ate yesterday. I did not eat a lot yesterday. There's no way in the world I can lose another 2 pounds in a day. And that schedule and my scale is on time because before I go to my doctor, I weigh myself. And when I go to the doctor, when I weigh myself home, when I get to the doctor, they get the same thing I get. That's how I know my scale not broke. I was looking at the thing like I know this thing lying, but I keep on forgetting. I got on my machine yesterday. Mama, I told y'all I got on that machine yesterday morning, and information and the information in my body. I tell everybody we hold on to a lot of information in our body, and we don't realize. But I learned a good lesson yesterday. And this is why I'm doing this. Well, I told you I'll be up here every day. I try to get different subjects as we walk on this 30-day, 10,000 steps or 11,000 steps, 5 days or 6 days a week. I'm doing mine 6 days. Everybody don't have to do what everybody do. If all you could do is 10,000 steps, that's on you. If all you could do is 9,000 steps, make it up the next day. This challenge is to get you in the motivation of doing some kind of exercise, doing some kind of weight lift. Like I said, I'm telling y'all what I'm going through. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a therapist. I just tell you what I'm doing and what how my outcome is. I didn't think that scale was gonna move this morning. This is why I was gonna take a screenshot, but before I got on that scale, I got back off that scale. It went blank. But I'm sure gonna take another I'm do a video on it because I'm gonna get my doctor recording the last time I went to her and get this recording when I go on the 30th. Cause I don't believe it. And when I show it to y'all, good morning, y'all not gonna believe it. I don't know what it is. This 12.5 is 12.5 in it. But I know, and I said it by my anniversary, I'm gonna be at my BMI of my body weight where I'm supposed to be. I think it's gonna be before. I think it is gonna be before. I'm telling y'all, I had the terrible stomach ache yesterday. My stomach hurt so bad, all I could do is go to sleep. And I was like, if I wake up and it still hurt like that, I was going to the emergency room. You cannot, I don't eat fried food at all, but I forgot. I had some onions. That you can get those onions. I think they're already fried. They're fried onions, and you can get them out the Dollar Tree. If you go in the Dollar Tree, some of y'all might have got them. You could put them on top of string beans. Um, but I put them in my salad to get a crunch. I've been doing. I did it through 10 milligrams. I've been doing it. Had no problem. And I haven't eaten fried food in a while. I'm telling y'all this for a reason. That that little bit of fried the little bit of fried onions. They had the crispy fried onions. And I thought that, hey, it's not fried food because I ain't gonna lie, I won't thinking y'all. So please don't eat me up. I won't thinking. I understand now. Fried is fried. I don't care you fried and put it in the bag, it's fried. Do not. I'm telling you what, I'm not gonna do no more. I'm not gonna eat anything that's fried because I do not want a stomach ache like I had yesterday. If you had, if you have any kid and been in labor, that's how that pain was. It wasn't even a lot. I sprinkled it on top of my salad, ate it. After I ate it, something like, I said, my stomach don't feel too good. Then me trying to push my calories in because that was the first meal I had. So I was putting in 44 protein at one time. It was meat on top of my salad and the egg. So I give or take, it was probably like 44 between 50 protein. I was getting in because it was already like two something. I ain't had nothing in my I ain't had nothing. I didn't eat anything but that protein shake. So I ate half of the salad, put the salad down. I said, you got to get that salad down because you don't. You know you're not gonna eat nothing else. You got to get that salad down. So I ate half of the salad, and then it came. I said, well, I'm gonna wait an hour. Then I said, about 4 o'clock. I said, I gotta eat this salad. I said because I'm not gonna eat anything else today because that's how my stomach was. Honey, I finished that salad. Those pains start coming. I said, what in the world? Then I said, let me scroll on YouTube and see if anybody else had a problem. I said, well, man, I don't know what it is. Then I came across this lady. She's new. I think her name is Emily. I came across this lady and she was like, her first week she was good. She said, oh, I lost she's doing marvelous. She said she was like three something. It was three something at first. In her first month of doing those shots in 3 weeks, she was down to 291. Then she came back and she said my stomach is hurting real bad, and they said it was part of side effect. Then she said she ate some sausage. Then I like when I look at a YouTube channel like that. She came back in the excuse me y'all, I'm studying this morning. And at the end of her video, she came back and said that she had two sausages left and she was not going to eat that. She said, come find out it was a sausage she ate because she ate, after her stomach started feeling better, she ate another sausage. And then her stomach started hurting again. She said she realized that it was the sausage, the grease in the sausage, and the spice in the sausage. I'm telling y'all, stay away from the hot food, stay away from the fried food, because it will send you to the hospital. Because she said the same thing I said. If she said if she wasn't feeling well, the next day, she said that she was going to the hospital. That's how that pain is. Now I know spicy food, fried food, gonna send you to the hospital. Just because you've been doing it, and I think it's when you move up in milligrams, because she was like she was on 5 point something at that point now, and then she realized that that's what it was. I'm telling y'all, I was putting this stuff on my salad when I was doing 5.5 milligram. I mean, when I was doing 5 point milligram, when I was doing 10 point milligram, I was putting this on my salad. Had no problem. I get to 12.5 milligram. My stomach said, I know you lied. And I'm like, you sit there trying to figure out what did I eat different. And I'm just like, I ate it. Everything I got, I ate it. This my regular routine. Be careful. That grease, hot, spicy food will send you to the emergency room. 'Cause I was on my way there. And the other lady, I looked at her video. I don't know what it just popped up. And she just started her journey. But I thank God for that's why I say some people let these trolls stop them on their journey and they don't want to put it up because she said the same thing. She said, y'all, I'm new at this. Don't jump all over me. She said, I'm not going to eat those sausages anymore. So please. There's a lot of new content creators say that. Please don't jump on them. And then I see them 1 minute and I don't see them another minute. And like I'm telling people, by y'all sharing y'all journey, you helping somebody. That lady was new. She helped me because I didn't know what was going on with me. And then I did backtrack. I said, okay, that's what it was. Because when she said that grease, and I said, yep, I don't like when I get on this main road. Thank you. I am too. Y'all know the routine. You know you're going to hear this noise. So we walking this morning. And I hope some of y'all is taking this journey. Like I said, if you at work, when you get off of work, walk. I'm telling you, if you at a plateau, this is what I'm doing. Breaking myself up my plateau and the weight is just coming off me now. Do your intermittent fasting every other day. You know what? I don't even pick. The doctor was saying, don't even pick a time. When you're not hungry no more, say like you said, I'm full at 5 o'clock. Start eating and don't eat till the next day. And that's what I have been doing because I just set a time for myself. So, oh, I'm gonna do it at 5 o'clock, or I'm gonna do it at 8 o'clock, and sometimes I see myself going past the hour. But what I do now is like the doctor told me. This doctor, he's on YouTube, and he's right on the money. He got a gray hair, gray a beard, and I get his name. Tomorrow I'm gonna have his name. One day I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna show all of that. Um, he was right. He said stop picking the time. He said because you know good well if you looking at that time, you rushing yourself. He said it's gonna make you eat more. But if you just stop eating when you get full, he said there go right there. You have to get your body to rest. And I be telling everybody, I said if you at a plateau and you want to see that weight melt off of you, this is why I said, y'all do the 30-day challenge, 10,000 steps, 5 to 6 times a week. You will see that weight move. And I tell everybody, you will lose between 4 and 5 pounds a week. You got to realize number one, you doing come on. You got to realize number one, intermittent fasting works because you're giving your stomach a rest. Your stomach is not functioning anymore. It's resting. And when you start eating again, there you go. And with the 10,000 steps to 11,000 steps, a 5 to 6 times a week, you're doing exercising. And I really didn't know. I just started learning out. I really didn't know until last month when this girl, I said, okay, I said, I'm losing 2 pounds here. I said, I'm losing 2 pounds. I said, that 1 month I lost like 8 pounds. 1 month I lost 10. I said, I want to lose a little bit more. I said, I got to step my game up because I want to be ahead of myself when I go on my vacation. I do research and I tell people, I go on YouTube and do research. This lady was talking about steps. And I was like, okay, walking. I already was into, steps, walking. She was saying that she walked, and then it was another doctor was saying that he said walking is better than running. He said because you're not tearing your joints up. He said you burn off more weight if you walk 10,000 to. He said that 10,000 steps. He said, but always move your steps up because your body will get used to the steps that you are taking. We're walking in the forest tomorrow, y'all. We're walking at the forest. We're gonna look at the lake. We're gonna look at a lot of stuff tomorrow. It'll be nature's tomorrow. Cause I can't do this noise no more. Woo, Jesus. We're going to the nature part. The reason why I like to go this way because I get to my 11,000 steps by the time I get back home. And he was saying that 10,000 steps. He said move them up, and this is why I said that I had to move my eyes up. And by me moving my eyes up to 11,000 or more, 6 days a week. And when I move myself, when they move me to 12.5, the weight is coming off. I have a goal. I said by the time I go back to the doctor on the 30th, I'm gonna be past my goal. What motivates me is if I get up in the morning, I do this to myself. If I get up in the morning and that scale says, hey, it moves, I'm getting up because I'm dragging myself. And I'm just like, I don't want to go today. And I got work to do. And then what I would do is get on that scale. If I walk the day before and day before and that scale moving, I said, oh no, girl, you better get out of here because that walking is working. Those steps is working. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm getting on my machine. That video, the machine I got, that video is coming out. I'm dropping it 12 midnight tonight. Y'all, please don't laugh. It's taking everything in me to do this video on this machine. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I might laugh at my own self. Thank you. Somebody said I was putting in the word. Thank you. But I just want everybody to be safe on their journey. And I want everybody to get the results that they're looking for. Because people think a weight loss journey is not easy. And I tell everybody, it's not easy. It's sure not easy. This is why when you get the tool, you train your body to eating healthy. You train your body not to say, oh, I can't have that. You train your body to say, hey, if I eat that, I'm gonna have to do 100 jumping jacks. I'm gonna have to run in place for 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to do some kind of exercise. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this today. I'm going to a party today. So if I'm going to this party today, I'm gonna do an extra mile. So when I go to that party and have my little wine and little hors d'oeuvres, I'm good. I already worked it off. This is why I said, y'all don't realize when I get up here and I'm walking and talking, I get finished fast. And y'all helping me. We helping each other. I'm gonna put it that way. We helping each other. I went to Sam's Club yesterday and did a shopping haul. I'm gonna drop that video as well tonight at 12 o'clock. I got up 2 o'clock this morning, y'all, and my stomach was feeling a little better. And I was like, huh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Because God got us up this morning and He took that pain away. I don't know if anybody gas. I'm talking about in your I've been having gas in my chest lately. I don't know what it is. And you know what? It could be that because that doctor was saying, I'm gonna tell y'all, I look at I don't look at no mess on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. It got to be a certain time of day. If I look at something, it's something educated. If I look at something else, it's like news or somebody reporting the news or whatever. I look at that. Um, but a lot of fighting, I'm not into that. Uh-uh. A lot of fighting, I'm not into that. But this doctor was saying, just because it's sugar free, you got to look at the what they put in it. And I was buying this chocolate. So when I have a chocolate fit, he said even if it said keto, that don't mean it's the right kind of sugar for you. And you know what? I ate that piece of candy yesterday. It said sugar free, and I had gas the other way. And I said that man won't even lie. I said I'm not buying that no more. I said, if it's not acting, I'm not messing with it. And I noticed that I don't know how some of these people be saying, oh, I bought the sugar free candy and it was active. And you eat about more, you eat like 5 or 6. I can't. It swell my stomach up. And that's why my dad I had gas like that. But I got to chop down what I eat because I noticed lately um, I've been having gas. I had to take a gas X, and I believe it's that sugar free. I am not gonna eat that no more. The ones that's coming in, how y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody has been walking or doing some kind of exercise and join us in the challenge. Because at the end of the challenge, on the 30th, I'm going to do a video of how much I lost. I'm gonna get the ask my doctor, can she give me a copy of my chart as well. I'm trying to see how long I was on my gyro. 1, 2, Got one, two, three, what, 3 months? 3 months and 3 months and a week or 2 weeks, something like that. And I have lost over 30 pounds. Over 30 pounds. My pressure has been good. Everything has been doing good until I ate those daggone fried onions. I'm gonna when I do my live, but I'm not gonna do a live walking. I probably just pop up um and do one, and I'm gonna show y'all the onions talking about. Or I might do a thumbnail with the onions and my gyro. I'm gonna put the thumbnail up there. I can always change the thumbnail so y'all would know what I'm talking about. I don't have no hot sauce. I'm gonna see if I can find a hot pepper or something to put in the thumbnail in front of the picture so y'all can know what I'm really talking about. But please stay away from no fried food and please stay away from the spice because I don't wish that pain on nobody. Like I told y'all, if y'all had any kids before, it was like I was in labor. And that's why all I could do was lay there. Nobody touched me. I stayed right there on the sofa and went to sleep. And it was like, what, 7 o'clock? Then I woke up about 9 o'clock and went right back to sleep. And when I woke up around about 12 something, my stomach wasn't hurting. And then I looked at a young lady on video. I said, okay. I said that you just a crazy girl. I'm sitting on the sofa looking dumb. I said, you sitting there eating that. I said, that's fried food. Even though it's dry, it's fried because anything crispy, they had to fry it, then put it in the bag. I don't know what it is, but I was doing it in the 10 point milligram. I ain't had no problem. When I got to the 12.5 milligram, my stomach said, I know you lying. I'm happy too that I push myself like that and I get on the scale. When the scale moves, it give me motivation. It makes me like I'm in the right direction. Like I said, Wednesdays is when my tiredness stop, but I'm pushing myself this morning. I'm telling y'all, I'm pushing until I bought a watermelon so I can get some my water in that way as well. I'm pushing. I try to get in like 60, 68, 64 ounces of water, but I'm pushing, y'all. And I believe that's why I still end up eating one meal. It's because I'm pushing my water in, and then I gotta push those protein in. Whew, that's a lot. I said to myself, I said, y'all got my brains all over the place. You saying push the water in, push the protein in, push your calorie up. Woo, Lord Jesus, I be getting dizzy. I said, that's a lot of stuff. But when I went to the store yesterday, I did buy some things with protein in it, but I tried to buy some things that the calories is up in it. So when I get my protein, I get my calories. Because yesterday I got my protein in because for each 4 ounce of that hamburger meat, it was 22 grams of protein and it was 220 calories, and that was good for me. I at least try to get over 800 to 1200 calories a day. That's hard for me. I'm pushing, especially now because I'm at the 12.5. I'll be looking. I don't know if y'all know anybody had put a video out of how to get your protein in and your calories in. Please, please, please don't hesitate to send me their video or their channel because it helped me out. I help them out. I look at the videos. I look at honey. I look at commercials. But one thing I ain't gonna lie to you. If you got 5 or 10 commercials, I'm not looking at all those commercials, those ads. I'll probably look at 2 ads. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna look at 2 ads and I'm gonna subscribe. But I ain't gonna look at all those other ads. They're too many. I know one day somebody made some money off of me because I was in the kitchen doing the dishes, and then I was meal prepping, and I left the I was too lazy to go in there and turn it on. I said, well, they done made a lot of money off of me. Their video was an hour long, and I know every commercial played to the end. I wasn't going in there. Cause somebody said, "Did you put a video?" Oh, I'm fine. I'm not hurting myself. It's just that y'all have to go look at my video. Mounjaro saved my life. I have fibromyalgia. You might can't hear me, and I just can't sit because if I do, my muscles will lock up. So I have to move. I have to move. I just can't sit there. I have to move. If I sit at a place at a long period of time, it's hard for me to get it. So that's why I move. I don't sit at a long period of time. I have to move. My stomach feel better. If you talking about my stomach feeling better this morning. But I tell you one thing, I won't eat that no more. Nothing fried, nothing in the bag. No, no, nothing spicy. When that young lady said she ate those sausages and it was spicy, and then she realized it had all that oil in it, and she realized it was spicy and that was causing her stomach to be hurting. She said if she had 2 more left, she was not going to eat it. She said she thought it was because it was vegan. This is why that doctor said. He said everything say sugar free, everything say keto. He said you cannot mess with it on Ozempic, Zepbounb, or Mounjaro. He said especially Mounjaro and Zepbounb. Bam. He said because they're not gonna mix together. And he did say this, and he ain't lying. He said that Mounjaro, you lose more weight off of Mounjaro than Ozempic. And I was like, he ain't lying, cause I ain't gonna tell no lie. Well, it was part of me too. It was part of Ozempic, and it was part of me. I didn't lose a lot of weight on Ozempic. Like I told y'all, I wasn't doing right, and Ozempic just wasn't for me. It had too many side effects, and I was dealing with those side effects. My weight didn't start coming off till I got on my Zara. And I ain't gonna sit there and lie. My pressure and stuff, I was on Ozempic, my pressure was high as I don't know what. Still high. But when I got on my Jara, my pressure been really good. Really good. I'm gonna try to do my video with my with with my get ready with me to walk. That's what they're gonna do. What I put on the walk, now I put on the gear to walk because when I walk, I want to when I walk, I want to be able to I gotta sweat because if I don't sweat and I walk, there's a problem. I have to sweat. I have to. The reason why I say sweat because sweat gets toxic off of you. Yeah, I sweat to get the toxic off of me. I learned that the doctor was talking about it. He was talking about it on YouTube. He was saying that how you get toxic out your body is by sweating. Um, I didn't know it. I thought that if you didn't, I was well when I was at the gym, I was taught that if you don't sweat, you're not getting the exercise. You're not getting a good workout. When I started looking at this doctor, he was like, always sweat because you're getting toxic out your body. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So when I do my thing, I put on a certain gear. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of videos that I haven't released yet, and I need to just go ahead and release them because I have an arm video. When I started posting, if I told y'all about my arm, I said I was thinking about getting my arms done because my arms is big and don't go down. When I first lost the weight, my arms would go down. They did go down. And sometimes you got to go back to the beginning where you started at. My arms gone down. Yep. I got a lot of scratch marks, but I'm putting this cocoa butter on and they fading away. The cocoa butter that I have on my website, I'm putting on my own. I made a big jar for myself and somebody else because they had ordered one. I've been putting it on my arm for the last 2 weeks, and I see my stretch mark fading away. I mean, they was bad, and I'm just like, because I've been working on my arms. I've been wearing this top. Was December, May. I started putting this back on and putting this on in May. I couldn't find it because I know I ordered it, and I said, okay, I got some for you, It's gonna be skin, but I'd rather have skin than fat. I'd rather have my small with skin because my arms were huge. They're going down a lot. You couldn't even get me to wear no sleeve. Honey, if you see my gear, I'm pulling out my stuff I'm wearing on my trip. And I said, girl, you would not never wear strapless stuff or no strap dress or one sleeve, one strap on, one strap off dress. I said, you would never wear that. I don't know what people talking about. I think when you lose 200 some pounds and you gain some of the weight back, it's hard to get it off. That's what I believe. I believe it's hard to get it off. I ain't gonna lie. I lost 200 before the pandemic. I gained about 90 pounds. I'm getting close to taking those 90 pounds off, and plus, I want to take 30 more off. I'm getting close back to that 220 that I lost. I'm getting close, y'all. I told people I was a 4X. I went for a 4 and 3X to a medium when I first lost the weight. And here I go, going back up, putting that 90 pounds, going back up to a 1X. Now, I went from that 1X, I'm to a large. It's hard. I ain't gonna never tell nobody it's easy. I'm not gonna never tell nobody, all you gotta do is take a shot. All you gotta do is get a surgery and fell off. That's a lie. You got to do work to continue your journey, to succeed where you're trying to go. You got to do work. You see changes in your body, you got to do work. To go down sizes and clothes, you have to do work. Work is, even if it's sticking to how many calories you're going to eat a day, sticking to a healthy lifestyle style, even walking around the house, even if doing some kind of exercise. A lot of people is, we got a lot of people that's overweight and bed down. You could get you some weights, probably like a pound, and you could do your exercise in your bed, move your arm, your top. Then when that weight starts coming off of you, you'll be able to stand up, even if it's walking to your mailbox. You doing something. Waiting for your food to warm up, walking side to side. You doing something. Moving your hands up and down. You doing something. Just because Susie works out hard, that don't mean you got to work out hard. It's about telling your body, I'm doing something, some kind of motion. It's hot, y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all water in. Make sure y'all do you. Don't let nobody tell you who you are and what you cannot do. You on your journey for a reason. You know why you're on your journey. You don't have to keep telling people, fitting and proving. When people trying to put you down, that means that they don't want you to get where you trying to go. Keep moving. You came in this world by yourself. You're going to go out this world by yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving. Just because I'm losing 4 and 5 pounds and 3 pounds a week, all you could do is lose 1 and 2 pounds a week. That's you, a half a pound. That's on you. Your journey, not my journey. You know when you need to pick up your exercise. You know when you need to drop your calories intake. You know when you need to put your more protein in your body. But at the end of the day, we still gonna kick it. We still gonna be walking. We still gonna be exercising. We still gonna be changing different things. I don't know everything. Somebody can tell me something that I'm doing wrong. It's the way you deliver it. And I take it. Hey, maybe I do need to try this. A lot of people think that I exercise a lot. I don't. I tell people all the time, I do water aerobics 2 times a week. I do weightlifting 2 times a week, and I do a rope bungee lifting just at home with one of those Pilates bars. One. And I try to walk 5 to 6 times a week to keep active. I'm not working myself hard. I replace my food with exercise. That's what I did. I was addicted to food, so I had to replace it with something. So I replaced it with exercise. I didn't want to replace it with smoking no cigarette. I didn't want to be replacing it with doing other activities. I wanted to place it there's something gonna help my body, exercise. Once we realize we have a problem being addicted to food, always gonna be on a yo-yo diet. And like I told y'all, I had to realize what 2 weeks ago I had a food addiction. Every time something go wrong in my life, every time something happens, I run the food. I run to the gym. Y'all, I'm gonna finish this walk. Let me see. I'm gonna finish this walk. Got 20 more minutes. If you continue your walk in 20 minutes, you done did your 10K for the day. Keep it moving. I got 20 more minutes. I finished 20 more minutes. I will have 11,000 steps because I started walking before I start this live because I had to rearrange everything. I thought I had it pre scheduled, but it didn't. And when I went to it, it wasn't. So I started walking before I started recording. So like I said, 20 minutes. Y'all been done did 10 more, 10,000 steps. I've been done hit 11. As always, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel and share. Like I said, I'm gonna put a thumbnail, and the thumbnail gonna have the bag of onions that I eat, and I'm telling you about it. Please stay away from fried food. Stay away from spicy food. Just because you eating it now and you saying it ain't bother you, it just take one hiccup, and you do not want to go to no emergency room because it happened to me. Y'all have a blessed day.